Modern women are narcissistic and sex addicted. Now, I was having a conversation with this girl, and she's a single mom, and I'm like talking to her, and I'm like, well, where's the dad, you know? And I said, oh, let me guess, the dad wasn't good enough for you. And she says, yeah, that's actually it. He wasn't good enough. And it's like, the way she kept continuing the conversation was like, almost like there's nothing wrong with that. Like, you know, and I said, well, you know, I was like, well, that's pretty worthless of you. You know, that's a pretty worthless thing for you to say. It's a pretty worthless attitude. And she's like, we all got some worth in this world. Like, she's trying to like, and the more I talked to her, the more I realized like, she doesn't have any morals. She doesn't understand what normality is. She doesn't understand that it's not okay to raise a single mom, a single kid without the father. And, you know, the more I have these conversations with these kind of girls, and the more I look and observe what's going on, the more I realize that there just is no normality here. There's no normality with these type of people. They don't understand. They just don't get it. Like, no, you shouldn't be raising a child without the father. Like, that's not okay. That's statistically not okay. Children that come from single parent homes statistically are more likely to commit crimes, statistically are less successful in life, statistically have more mental illness in their life. These are facts. And these same women have the audacity and the nerve to be like, I'm a good mother. I'm a good, like, you might love your child. You might be a good mother insofar as you have that child around you, but you're already losing when the father's not in the picture. And I mean the biological father, not the surrogate stepdad, not surrogate daddy who's better than the other guy because now you're empowered. And before, when you were chasing Chad and chasing the quote unquote losers, your loser ex-boyfriends that you talk all that shit about, right? Now you're empowered. Now you can find the surrogate daddy who's got the money and who's more of a real man than the dad. When in reality, you're the one who dumped him. You're the one who decided you didn't want to be with him anymore. I had an ex-girlfriend who, unbeknownst to me at the time, was engaged. I dated this girl. She went off to college. I got in contact with her again. She had moved to a different state. And I said, hey, we should hang out. You should come back to the city that where I live, where we met. And she's like, yeah, I think I will. Cause I was Chad at that time. I was bad boy Chad. I fucked her good. No one fucked her like I fucked her at that time. Right. So she came back and she was with a guy. And I was like, oh, it's just a boyfriend, nothing serious. She didn't tell me she was engaged to this guy. She didn't tell me that. If she had said that, I would have probably backed off. I would have been like, oh shit, you're engaged? Oh, okay, well, cool. I guess that's not going to happen. But she was just dating this guy. And she didn't even tell me she was living with him. I didn't know any of that. She was engaged and living with this guy. And he got her pregnant. And she came back and she was all like nervous because she thought I wasn't going to take it well. She got pregnant and I was like, oh shit, you're pregnant? Like, okay, well, I mean, I guess we can still hang out. I guess, like, I don't know, like, right? She dumped this guy for me. Like, what is wrong with you? Who raised you that you would dump your fiance for Chad or for a bad boy? It's just like, what? Like, that's your, okay, and you got pregnant? That's your baby's, you got a baby now. Like, you should be moving differently. But it takes them a while to figure it out. Like, if she's out there hoeing around, then she gets pregnant. Takes them a while to sort of like, oh, okay, I got to get serious. And then they have the kid and they go through a couple years of suffering because it's like, it's fucking hard as hell to have a kid. And then they're like, oh shit, I can't fuck around anymore. Like, I thought I could still have fun because everyone's like, oh, you're a single mom. It's okay to still date. You're empowered. Woo, 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 right? And of course, dating means fucking. Dating means having sex. So that's what dating means. You can say whatever you want. Dating means fucking. Anyway, and they think they can get away with it. But then bing, bang, boom, they realize, oh shit, this is hard as hell. This is a full-time job. This is stressful. I need help. Yeah, you know what you need? You need the baby's dad, the real dad in the life, because that's what it's supposed to be, stupid. Who raised you? Who the fuck raised you to where you think that it's okay to be? You want to know what raised these women? Oprah. You want to know what raised these women? Ellen. You want to know what raised these women? Tyra. You want to know what raised these women? Fucking Whitney, whatever that bitch's name is. Anyway, all these stupid ass talk shows that say, oh, you're empowered, girl. It's okay. You can go out, get yours, girl. Woo, woo, woo. But if a guy's out there fucking around, oh, he's an asshole. He's a user, right? If a guy's out there sleeping with women, right? See the hypocrisy? But they really think they can do it. They really think they can have their cake and eat it too. And they realize they can't. Their parents failed, man. Their parents failed. And this is average, man. This is average. Your parents are supposed to say, hey, look, a child needs a father, not a stepdad. A child needs its real father. Because these kids are all growing up thinking this shit's normal. Thinking it's okay, like, oh, mommy and daddy just didn't work out. I guess it's normal for me to go see daddy. Like, what does that do to a kid's emotions? It's normal for me to go see daddy. And the guy, he lives in another state, or I think he lives in another state. So every 2 weeks, she drives half a state. He drives halfway to meet her, and every 2 weeks, and they drop off the kid. What kind of fucked up relationship? What kind of fucked up childhood is that? Oh, mommy and daddy just didn't work out, and you're not going to understand it until you're 15 to 20 years old. You don't understand it now. You just think this is normal, that you're driving half of a state away to see daddy. Like what? Like, oh, daddy has other women, but they're not my. Or, daddy has another girlfriend, but that's not my real mommy. Mommy has another boyfriend, but that's not my real daddy. Or God forbid, daddy's fucking a bunch of girls, or mommy's fucking a bunch of guys. And then what is this kid growing up to see? How's this kid being raised? He thinks that's normal. This kid's not going to grow up with any morals. And I'm talking to this young girl, and she's like, oh, daddy wasn't good enough. Oh, okay. So you got knocked up, and you claim you're a good mother, but daddy wasn't good enough. Okay, so you're sending the message that women are special, women are queens, and they can do whatever the hell they want because that's what feminism says. And yeah, that's right. Yeah. Right? So your kid's gonna grow up thinking women are, women have no morals. He's not even gonna know what morals are until it's too late. I mean, this is the next generation that we all got to live with. You have to live in someone's city. You have to live in some society, and you're raising your kid to grow up, and they're going to be a product of your bullshit. And we all got to deal with the consequences, whether that kid grows up to be a criminal, whether he grows up to be mentally ill, and we got to pay our taxes to keep him, housed and food and all that. He's going to be a burden on society, but no one's telling them this. No one's telling them, hey, you know what? You need to pick the right man. You need to stop opening your legs for every bad boy Chad who wants to run through, right? Who wants to run through at 1 a.m., on a Tuesday night. And they act like dating's normal. Oh, it's okay for you to have a kid and dating's normal. Like, yeah, you just have random men in your life. That's all good. Your kid isn't going to be like, what's mommy doing? Like, hello, kids, if you're going to fuck around, if you're going to have sex, fine, do it. Right. But don't get pregnant, because once you get pregnant, that's game over. But here's the thing. You get pregnant with the wrong guy, and that's game over for your kid, really. Now your kid is a statistic. Now your kid has to beat the odds. Because odds are he's going to grow up to be a criminal. Odds are he's going to grow up to have mental illness. Odds are he's going to grow up to be fucked up, have a fucked up, warped sense of what love is. And half these women are settling down with surrogate daddies because their real dad was a Chad. And He was just he was a rogue. He was a rolling stone, right? And he didn't have a lot of money. But now that she's got the kid, now her hypergamy kicks in, or I should say now her, that security aspect of her kicks in. Now she wants security, right? Now she wants, I need a provider. I can't be messing with these loser dudes coming in at 1 a.m. banging me. Yeah, the sex is good, but I got a kid to worry about. Now I need a provider. And this is what these women do. Once they realize, oh shit, Chad doesn't want to settle down with me, or they realize Chad doesn't have a nice job, now it's time to seek the beta provider. What does that mean? That means you're compromising your love. Can women really love the beta guy? They love the security. I mean, security is number one for a woman. So she will, lower her standards to the beta. She will do that. But at the end of the day, that's not going to fully fulfill her. So she'll do that for security. And so what does that mean? That means you're compromising your life. That means you're compromising your heart. We all got a heart. Now we got lust, which is why I say women are addicted to sex, because they got sex anytime they want it. They're always having sex. Always, always, always. Women are always having sex. I don't care if she's in a relationship, she's not in a relationship, she's having sex. And chances are she's probably having sex with more than one guy, even if she's in a relationship or even if she's married. It's 2020, let's be honest. These women are not virgins no more. These women are not nice and just waiting for the right guy. No, they're getting their boots knocked. Sorry, they're getting their boots knocked off. They're getting that ass dusted. All right. Sorry to say, that's life. That's 2020. So, that's not normal though. See, the problem is once you involve a kid in that shit, hey, if you want to go be a slut, there's all, STDs, broken hearts, domestic violence, all kinds of shit, right? That's what it is. That's the result. That's what happens when you fuck around, when you play around with people, when you play around with sex. That's a result. That shit happens statistically. But once you have a kid, it's like, okay, well, now shit. But see, here's the thing. This is why you want to not mess around, because it's gonna happen. These women aren't having protected sex. These women aren't out here putting on condoms. These women aren't out here like, oh, you better put on a condom. No. If you think that, you're severely wrong. They are not practicing safe sex. Most of them. Some of them maybe, but most of them no. Most of them are not practicing safe sex. Sorry to say, they're just not. So you're going to get an STD, you're going to get pregnant eventually. All right, but here's the problem. Once you get pregnant, that's it. You're stuck with that. You are stuck with that. You are stuck with what you got. And whatever guy he's stuck to, and you're stuck with those genes, and you're stuck with that dude in your life, or not. And then they want to act like, his dad, or, my kid's dad ran off. He was a coward. All men suck because my kid's dad ran off. Well, can you blame him? You were a thought. You were a slut. He just wanted to hit it from behind. He did. And oops, you got pregnant. He never loved you. In fact, he probably didn't even like you. Because these girls out here running around don't even have good personalities. They don't for sure don't have good character. And sorry to say, but a quality man is going to want a woman with a quality character. It's just good luck finding one in today's day and age. Good luck finding a woman that doesn't want you for your money. Good luck finding a woman that actually has morals or a good character, let alone a good personality. Good fucking luck. They're all ruined. Why wouldn't they be ruined? They don't have to do anything. Men actually have to have a good character. We actually, are expected to be quality, right? Women are not. All they're expected to be is pretty. That's it. Why do you think makeup is so popular, right? That's all they got to do. We got Michael Jordan to live up to. We got Arnold Schwarzenegger to live up to, right? We got goals and we got role models. Who are women's role models? Michelle Obama? Doubt it. More like Tyra Banks, more like Beyonce, more like porn stars. Come on. Let's be real. We don't expect our women to have quality character. It's not something we do. But now you're stuck with that guy. Now you're stuck with Roman Chad, right? roaming around, seeing whoever he can fuck. Now he got you pregnant. Oh, and now he ain't shit, right? But guess what? That's the guy who's supposed to raise your kid. See? So, what are you gonna do? You know, now you're stuck. But see, I don't even think they think that way. I don't even think they think like, oh shit, I got knocked up. I got a kid from this crappy guy.